It took a while. I was waiting for like a red light or something so I could set you guys up, and oh my god, there's like, I mean, not complaining, I got green lights, but I was like, oh my god, I just want to set y'all up. Like, it was, it was a struggle to get you guys up here so I could start recording. But, I was gonna do a fragrance review, but I got really sick, and it was horrible. I mean, granted, I have a 3-day weekend because I don't have classes on Fridays, but it was MLK Day, so, you know, go Martin Luther King, but I was beyond sick. Like, I'm still sick. I think probably for another week and a half I'm gonna be like, ugh. Because at first it was just like my throat, and then it was my nose, and now it's like my ears, and I don't know what's going on with me, but I got really, really sick, and I wanted to do a fragrance review, and I was like, I should have done it before, but then like I couldn't really like talk because I sounded very like, and I mean, I feel like I kind of don't have like complete 100% like everything back. I don't know, but yeah, it's the second week of college. I don't know. I don't know how to really feel about the classes. I mean, now that we're gonna get into the work and stuff, I'm just like, because like, one, history has never really been my thing, but I'm just like, I don't know, I'm not feeling history. Like, they're all dead. I mean, granted, I loved history and like geography and stuff, but I'm still like, I can't. Like, I don't know. But one thing I want to talk about is Marco Rubio. I don't know. I bought some boots yesterday at JCPenney. I'm wearing them today. They're kind of big on me, and I haven't worn boots in like, oh god, 4 years, I think, because I wore them religiously. I think freshman year, or kind of middle school freshman year, because I started with like high top bands and stuff like that, and then I got some boots, and I just called them my Gaga boots and stuff, because they were like, you had to lace them all the way up to the top and stuff, and they had that cool zipper on them. I don't know, I felt like a superstar in them, and I loved them. And I got some new boots, and I want to talk about Marco Rubio because I saw something on Facebook, I think like a week or two ago, and like maybe on the news, how they were saying like about him wearing some boots or whatever, and then I was reading the comments, and they're like, why do we care about what he's wearing and not what he's saying or whatever, what he stands for? And then, I don't know, I started watching some like of his debates and stuff, and oh my god, like, one, like Jeb Bush, I don't know, like, give head for Jeb. I mean, that's his campaign slogan, basically, and he wants to kill baby Hitler. I think that's amazing if you could go back in time and kill baby Hitler, but then also, where would we be historically? Like, that's one thing you gotta take into account, because I mean, if you kill baby Hitler is like iconic and legendary, but more in the sense of being notorious, because obviously baby Hitler grew up to kill like 6 million plus Jews and gays and lesbians and gypsies and whatever. So I mean, give head for Jeb because he wants to kill baby Hitler, but on another note, it's like, where would we be? And then with Marco Rubio, I'm like, why do you really care about his boots? Like, kind of like, wham bam, thank you ma'am, like, I don't know, like, kind of want to see what he's packing inside that denim and stuff like that, because, I don't know, Marco Rubio looks cool. And of course, like, he had a lot of credit issues and debt or whatever that they were talking about during some debates and stuff, and I was just like, you know what, I would be Marco Rubio's Marilyn Monroe if he won for president. Like, I think he's pretty cool and stuff. I mean, Donald Trump, of course, like, he's fun, he's a billionaire, so I'd rather have him be my sugar daddy or whatever, but then at the same sense, it's like, I don't know, he wants to build a wall, and it kind of reminded me of that movie Machete Kills, where they have that wall and stuff like that, and Charlie Sheen is the president, and blah, 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 and I was just thinking, I was like, you know what, Donald Trump could be a good sugar daddy, but he has Melania, whoever that hoe is, like, who is she really? And I don't know, like, obviously you would want to go for Donald Trump, and then, like, it's winter here, hoe never gets cold, but I get kind of cold, so, am I a real hoe? I don't think so. I think I'm a classy hoe. So, I don't know, Donald Trump would be, like, the best choice, again, if you're really going for that sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship. But I don't know, there's something about Marco Rubio. I think that's because he kind of looks, well, is he the youngest? I feel like he's the youngest, because there's one guy that looked like he had, like, wet popcorn as hair, and I don't know who he was. I totally forgot his name. But there's something about Marco Rubio that I'm just like, you know, he seems kind of cute, he seems kind of attractive and stuff like that, and I said, you know what, why not? Why not have him be my sugar daddy? I mean, granted, he's he's ran into those like credit issues and whatever that they brought up against him in some debates. But I'm just like, at least he can buy me what I want. You know, that's all I want. Like, kind of like the Lana Del Rey national anthem. Like, do you think you'll buy me lots of diamonds, Marco Rubio? And I know it's shaking a lot because I'm like, there's construction on this road. But then like, I wouldn't mind going down a bumpy road to Marco Rubio, if you know what I mean. Because like, I don't know, like, I don't know, Marco Rubio just looks really attractive. And then I know like, I'm still about Rami Malek. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Rami is number one to me. But I don't know, Marco Rubio. Like, I would love to be like, he's Marilyn Monroe, kind of like that "Do What You Want," you know, that R. Kelly and Lady Gaga, like, you know, Marilyn. I forgot how the lyric goes, but I mean, I don't know, Marco Rubio. And I know he wants to get rid of like gay marriage or something. He wants to make it illegal again. But then I was like, wasn't gay marriage like never like not illegal? Like, it just was a debate in itself, kind of like not even gay marriage, but just, I guess, marriage equality. I think like, I was kind of thinking, I was like, wouldn't that just take away from like African Americans as well? Because like, if we really want to go to like that kind of historical traditional marriage, like, wouldn't it just be whites? Like, because I mean, Reconstruction and stuff, like, we had the slaves who then became the freedmen, but then they still really couldn't own land. They really didn't have anywhere to go, so they kind of became unofficial slaves again. So that was one thing that I was reading, like, how can you make something illegal that probably wasn't illegal in the first place? That's, like, it's not like marijuana where it's like illegal and then they make it legal and, like, you know what, let's make it illegal again. You know, like, gay marriage or equal marriage was never like that. It was just a debate of should, like, I guess there be a Marriage Equality Act. And I'm just like, I don't think there is ever a law in place that said gay marriage is illegal, and they like made an amendment to the Constitution, like, I don't know, Amendment 20,000 or whatever we have, saying like gay marriage is legal or equality for marriage. I don't know. But you guys, I hope you guys know what I mean. But I don't know, I was just reading, I was like, Marco, honey, like, obviously we hear a lot of like, I guess, gay for pay in the sentence, and how it's kind of like we saw with Mr. Robot when they had that one scene with Tyrell and stuff, and they're like, yeah, a lot of people going gay or like to do this or whatever. And I'm like, I mean, if Marco Rubio wants someone, I mean, I'm like all open, like, I'm an open door, I can let you come inside of me or something, you know. Like, he looks so thirsty that I think he needs to drink my precious alcohol, because I'm pretty sure it tastes like holy water, and I'm sure he does as well, you know. Like, oh my god, you're so hot back and forth till we break the bed. Like, I don't know, Marco Rubio, like, I would be your Marilyn Monroe. Like, I don't mind it. Like, it's fun. Like, imagine me, like, you could be like JFK and I'll be Marilyn Monroe. And then I can also play like, I don't know, like a Nancy Sinatra with these boots that I'm wearing. Like, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Because then, you know, I don't know. And then also like, I don't know, I can like write a letter like JFK's wife and be like, oh, Marco Rubio is so charismatic and magnetic and electric and stuff like that. You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure Marco Rubio, like, well, he is married and he has kids, I believe, if I'm correct, because I don't think he wouldn't have kids. And then I think, didn't he leave, like, the House, I think, or the Senate, wherever he is, to run for, like, president or something like that, or to get nominated to run for president? I mean, if he has nothing, he can have me, like, kind of like Carly Rae Jepsen, like, I can be a sinner in secret, and, like, that song, Run Away With Me. I mean, I don't know, it's just, it'd be a fun thing. We'd be two lovers on the run, you know, kind of like that Lady Gaga song, I think, Americano, where she's like, run, no, Highway Unicorn, where she's like, run, I don't know. You know how the lyrics go if you heard that song. I don't know, I just have a really big burning desire for Marco Rubio. Of course, not as big as like someone as Rami Malek, because Rami Malek is bae. I need Rami Malek just, I don't know. I mean, if Rami Malek ever sees this, like, why not Rami? I mean, hit me up. I'm pretty sure someone's shown him, or my name's come up, kind of like with the Rich Kids of Beverly Hills. Like, I'm pretty sure Rami Malek has probably, like, really heard of me. I mean, granted, with all the Mr. Robot stuff I've been doing, and, you know, getting sent the stuff, and all that, like, I mean, even though I'm in college, I mean, I can go on the show. I mean, I can hook up with Rami Malek behind the scenes and stuff like that. But then also Marco Rubio, like, you know, it'd be fun to be like the first hoe of the White House. Because, like, you know how they have FLOTUS and POTUS, like President of the United States, first, like, what can I be? HOTUS? Hoe of the United States? I could be that. like you would say, oh, Jeb Bush, because like, you know, he has that family history with obviously his, what is it, George H.W. or something like that. Like, obviously they have that family history of being in the White House, and, you know, like, give head for Jeb, or, like, I don't know, Jeb Bush would kind of seem also, like, if you want that political tie, then, yeah, but, I don't know, there's something about Marco Rubio that, like, if he's wearing his boots and he's doing this and he's being such a bad boy, like, why not, you know, it's very fun, and the issues he talks about, and his immigration thing, like, I know he's always like, oh, immigration, like, I was part of immigration, I grew up immigrant, kind of, in a way, you know, because of, I think, his mom or something, maybe his parents, and he's like, yeah, they grew up to give me everything I could or whatever, and I had to work these jobs and education this, and I had so much debt, and then they bring up his credit thing. Like, I mean, one, again, like, granted he had all those credit and debit issues, and like, he can buy me whatever I want if I'm a sugar baby. But two, you also kind of have to look at it that even though he went into all that debt, like, I'm pretty sure, because I don't think I've ever heard that he still owes, because I mean, obviously if you get in there, like, you have a big check, so to speak. And I mean, if he doesn't have credit or debit anymore, like, obviously that tells you, one, he bounced back from it, so that's good to have some financial stability in your life after some, like, kind of financial, whoa. I mean, because, I mean, everybody's going to have some loans and stuff after college. I mean, even me. Even if I could just have him pay it, because I'll be a sugar baby. But, I mean, if he can bounce back from it, like, obviously that's kind of cool, and he wasn't, like, born into money or anything like that, like, kind of like Bush, you know, like, I mean, you can give all the head you want for Jeb, but I mean, he kind of already had it made because the last name. And with Trump, that small loan of $1 million, like I said, that's like opportunistic. Like, you want to be a sugar baby because he obviously has like what, $9 billion or something. I don't know how much money he has, but obviously you would want to be a sugar baby because he could buy you everything, and he has all these resorts, so he could like take you out on, like, I don't know, Mullumbimby or Madagascar or somewhere in India, that he could just, like, you know, you could be like Sex on the Beach or something like that with Donald Trump, and like you can pull on his wig, and I don't know, it'd be very fun. All that money, you know, like, it's obviously the number one choice if you want to be a sugar baby and you want a sugar daddy, go with Donald Trump. But I said he was kind of born into the money. I feel like if he gets bored of you, like, next hoe in line is gonna be, you know, who he goes for. But I'm just like, I don't know. He seems like, because of that, I'm like, I don't know. And then Hillary Clinton, she, I don't know, like I said, kind of like born into it, so to speak, because Clinton, like, she's obviously gonna just do it again because she's a Clinton, and that's how she gets support, because Clinton and this. But wasn't she like very shady or something? Like those emails, like, one, like, if I was a sugar baby for like Marco Rubio or like Donald Trump, I wouldn't want like emails of us like leaking or something. Like, who knows what I'm gonna email him, you know? I'd be like, hey bae, and then like flash a tit or something. I don't know, you know, like, you're trying to be intimate and like promiscuous with your sugar daddy, and then something leaks and it's online for everyone to see. Like, granted, I could be the next Kim Kardashian, but I'm just like, not sure. Like, I'd rather have that with Rami Malek, you know, kind of have a leaked sex tape with Rami Malek. That would be fun. But I don't know. I mean, after, you know, with Mr. Robot and being Mr. Robot and all that thing, like, you kind of just open your eyes to becoming Mr. Robot yourself and be like, you know, there's a lot of power and a lot of destruction in technology. It's weird, you know, just you never know what to expect. But I don't know, Marco Rubio just seems very attractive, and those boots, like, oh my god, imagine taking off those boots off of him after a long day at work and he just moans. Like, that would be so hot. Like, what can we do? Like, I don't know, because, I mean, give head for Jeb, come dump for Trump, and what could Marco Rubio be? Maybe that's what we should leave in the comments. That should be the question of this vlog. What can we do for Marco Rubio? Because Marco and Rubio, I can't really think of a rhyme right now besides Succo, Dryo, Marco, Rubio. Excuse me. Or maybe Succo, Marco, Dryo, Rubio. Succo, Marco, Rubio, Dryo. I don't know. But give head for Jeb and come dump for Trump. I mean, obviously there's money involved and stuff, and you can be like a really nice sugar baby, but I want to be like a Marilyn, and I want someone who's like very charismatic and stuff, and at the same time is very kind of low-key about it. Because I feel with Trump, like, one, you'll be like postered everywhere, obviously, because of what he says and stuff like that. Like the money, like, and then give head for Jeb, like. I mean, you're gonna have all those bushes and all those people being like, Iraq this and Iraq that, and like murderer or something, and I don't want to deal with that. Like, I just want to go to Bulgaria or something and have him buy me a nice Elizabeth Taylor necklace and be like pole dancing or something. And I don't know, Marco Rubio just seems like that guy, like taking off his boots after a long day at work, and he just moans, and you just have him all to yourself, and that little hair of his and that face and that smile. Like, I don't know, you know, Marco Rubio, like, I'm available if he wants me, and I can be his little hoe. I can be his little Marilyn Monroe, Marilyn Monroe. I could be the first hoe of the United States. A FOTUS. Or FOTUS. I don't know. I could just, like, focus on me. But, I don't know, Marco Rubio. If you ever see this, it'd be fun. And then, like, of course, Bernie Sanders. Like, of course, you want to feel the burn. And you don't know if that's going to be, like, chlamydia or something like that afterwards. Because, I mean, he is kind of old. But I mean, just to have him sand down inside of you and like you actually feel that burn because your asshole is so torn up by Bernie Sanders, like that's cute and stuff, and like he is like the epitome of sugar daddy, like superficial bitch here. But then I don't know, because like you want to get into that will and have all his money left to you, but then at the same time you're like, I don't know what to do, because you either choose the billionaire who's probably gonna leave you for another hoe. You choose give head for Jeb, who was born into like the bushes, and I don't know, he seems kind of ditzy. But then I feel like Marco Rubio would be the best, because obviously Hillary Clinton, I don't know, she had a brain aneurysm or something. You can't trust her. I mean, she may just fall dead on you, and you may be like, oh, I never got into the will or something. But I don't know, Marco Rubio just seems very nice, and like if he wears boots and a cowboy hat, like put him in a Playgirl magazine, like kind of like what's that girl, that Palin daughter's boyfriend, like. Do that. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to see Marco Rubio in a Playgirl cowboy issue or something like that. That'd be very fun to see. It'd be very exciting and very enticing for the eyes, the visuals. I don't know, but of course I'm still all about Rami Malek. I mean, how can I not be? Rami Malek is bae. Rami Malek is everything, but I don't know. We still need to come up with like some kind of a slogan for Marco Rubio, because we have give head for Jeb, come dump for Trump, I guess. STD Burn Sanders. Bernie Burn Sanders. I don't know. Let's think of something for Marco Rubio, but this is an open invitation, Marco Rubio. I just want to look good for you, and when you're ready, come and get it. I can probably make a parody song for you or something. I don't know. It'd be fun to see what the two of us can create. Me being your little hoe or something, your little Marilyn Monroe, and all the diamonds you'll buy me and stuff like that, and treat me like, I don't know, I fucked my way up to the top by Lana Del Rey, and I've got a burning desire for you, but, you know, just want to see what you're packing inside that denim, Marco Rubio. So again, I don't know, vote for Marco Rubio. He seems like the best man with the best intentions, of course, a little Caitlyn Jenner-esque in that sense of, like, transgendered and voting against the gay stuff, but I'm just like, you know what, Marco Rubio, I can look past that, so I feel he can lead the country. He's great, he's young, he overcame debt. A lot of young people need that nowadays, so I don't know. Until then, I want to say hi to Rami Malek and stay safe and God bless. And again, hi to Rami Malek, you guys. So I'll see you next time.